always such a good time, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
I like that.
How you doing, man?
Dude, it absolutely arouses me every time I hear my own music played.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Was it good that far?
But anyway, guys, everybody, welcome to the Whiskey Rebellion Barcast. Real quick, only because I'm on remote location here in Florida at the beach house with 3 jackass teenage kids.
That he loves dearly.
No, that's not true at all. None of that's true. This is why we hate David. Anyway, so we got kids here, or I got kids here. I shouldn't say we. It's just me and 3 boys, and they're anyway. It's not relevant. My point being is, guys, welcome to the show. Hopefully, everybody's having a great time. I'm going to probably be liquored up the entire time I'm here through the 4th. Though I do have to work tomorrow, so I'll wait, kind of get liquored up in the PM, maybe a little bit throughout the day. It depends on how my day goes, but mostly in the PM, Also, big surprise for you guys on the 15th. I'm not doing any type of secret transition or any type of gender reveal or anything of that nature, but we're going to be live from the American Barrel in downtown Columbia. All right.
You almost said Nashville, didn't you?
I did almost say Nashville.
I was like,
however, man, I tell you, it's we're also going to do Robusto's too. I think is that how you say it? Robusto's. I think that's right. Which is a mobile. It's a mobile cigar. I'm probably saying it wrong, and if it is me saying it wrong, it's not really entirely my fault. Why isn't it called Steve's? Right? Like that's not entirely my fault.
You said it's a mobile cigar lounge?
Yes, and dude, I've been in it. Mike, no one knows how to say his last name. Ends with ski. Lives in Spring Hill. Anyway, he owns the thing, and it looks just like you walked into a cigar lounge. It's freaking on point.
That's cool.
High dollar humidor in there with great cigars and stuff. Awesome. So anyway.
Very cool. I think I might have met that guy at Panther Creek last year, actually, now that I think about it.
It's super cool, dude.
Yeah.
His wife, I think her name is, I may be wrong, but I think her name is Monica. She's super sweet. I adore her. Cool. Super sweet. She's the salesperson of that group because she's really, really nice. It's not that Mike's not. He's just, he's just not. I mean, he's kind of like me. Like people don't come to me for. I mean, don't get me wrong. My charm is absolutely on point, but it takes a special person, right?
Billy has this look on his face, like wanting the shit that I just walk into. Bullshit. He's like, "Hey, we're logging off. That's enough internet for today." Billy, how you doing, man?
I'm fucking tired, guys. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
But anyway, those are what's coming up the next couple of weeks. Not fucking tired, but Mobile Cigar Lounge and also the American Barrel, which is downtown Columbia. Come see us. It's going to be on Monday. They're actually closing the place for us just to be there live.
Awesome.
So that the owner and I can be part of the show.
Nice. Very cool.
That's
I'll
awesome.
be there.
So Julian goes there on occasion. So the reason why I tell you all that, I'm not going to be here for very long tonight, mainly because I don't have my mic and earphones and all that nonsense. I'm probably going to get some reverb or whatever. But I didn't want you guys to think I was dying. I'm still having some complications from surgery. But do know the mango has left the building.
That's good to know. Oh, we got comments. Who's commenting? What we got?
That was just Mark.
It's just, secret Mark.
Secret Mark.
There it is. Okay.
But anyway, so I know we're doing an episode on like, hey, what are we doing for 4th of July? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, and then I'm going to listen to y'all, and then I'm going to leave out. But for me, I'm down here with 3 jackass people and myself, and they have me doing a whole lot of cooking and cleaning all the time. I've only been to the beach for like 5 minutes because I'm busy doing other things for them. I'm like their servant. But anyway, I'm hoping to have some fun between now and then. And so that's what I'm doing.
Like the hat.
Oh, yeah. So my mom got me this. This is a Boston Scally, but this is their 4th of July special one. And I only wear it on the week of 4th of July. David knows this. I've worn it before during 4th of July.
It's a nice one.
Yep.
Well, thank you. I do like the way it flows on my head. Slims my face a little bit.
You're just losing weight because those kids are eating all your food.
No, I'm losing weight. I'm down 20 I think.
Nice.
Well, a lot of that's because I can't work out right now. So.
No, yeah, you can't. Yeah, no, don't.
Oh, I'm not going to. I don't want the freaking mango.
Yeah,
to go
no,
back.
no.
I had mango, and then it went from mango to like grimace. Like we all know what grimace looks like. Like that's. I was like, dude, how do you get a grimace there? I don't understand that.
What I love is the small number of people that know what you're talking about. And everyone else is probably very confused.
But if you notice, everybody reacted as soon as he said,
"Oh yeah." Oh, we know.
It was like I wanted to say there was like a pre-grimace, but I didn't want to give too much away. But when they went to grimace, full on grimace mode, I was like, wow, that is not pretty at all.
Nah.
So angry.
And it made me not even want to do the grimace challenge or have a grimace shake or anything.
And now nobody else will either.
Yeah, no.
I don't even know what the grimace challenge is. I don't want to know. I'm scared.
No.
I'm just gonna drink.
Yes.
Let's talk about that and then say grimace shake. There's nothing about that sounds appealing.
No.
So real quick,
yeah.
Dave, what are you going to do for the 4th?
We're going up to Clarksville, going to Janie's sister's place. So pretty low key. I'm gonna need a drink when I get back. That's for damn sure because there's gonna be like 8 kids in that house. But and no one's paying me to be there. So
nobody's paying me to be here with 3 fucking teenage kids either, and it is not fun.
The things we do for love, huh? But you don't love.
No, there's no love here at all.
I
Let's make sure we're clear. Gino, what about you, brother?
Gino is he's got the on-call duty for the 4th. So he's semi-working, but definitely will be inebriated.
That is a good plan. That is a good plan.
Billy, Cafe 305.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna stay up late Wednesday night just because Thursday I'm not doing anything. I hope to spend the entirety of the day under the bed hiding from the world.
That sounds like goals.
So owning
right
a business on your own, that really sounds like it's a happening gig. Thanks for putting that out there for all the future entrepreneurs. BBC. What do you got going on?
I will probably be sober.
By the way, I was temporarily BBC.
I caught that.
Once and again. There we go.
Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't catch it. I will probably be sober because we will probably be lighting fireworks for Brooklyn.
There's no bullshit detected there. I don't care what you say. That's facts. I was like, wow, that thing is a lot bigger than I thought it could be.
Oh Lord. Yeah. Like I say, it's fireworks with Brooklyn. So yeah, I'll be a boy.
Yeah,
okay.
you want to be sober for that for sure.
No, I get that. You don't want to be the guy at the claw.
No, we want to make sure. Yeah, I don't.
Keep all them phalanges.
I don't want to permanently.
You don't want a permanent shocker. Yeah.
Because you think about it, someplace, somewhere, this is their last weekend with all 10 digits.
Every year.
Supposed to have 10 digits? I didn't know that.
Well, most of us. Some got 11,
Some have 12.
There's so much happiness there. Anyway.
Yeah.
So guys, I will be back in the fold on Monday.
What?
I'll be back in the fold, I should say, on Monday. I did say in the fold because I was thinking I'll fully be back on Monday. I was trying to put 2 and 2 together, try to make it one word. I was trying to do like a George Bush-ism, just make up words on the fly.
All right, Barney.
So the 8th.
No. It was not Barney. It was Grimace.
I got you, Barney.
I swear to God, I wanted Happy Meals the entire fucking week.
Shoot.
He's doing the Barney challenge.
There's no Barney challenge.
Whatever
Nobody
that is.
fucking happy to see that. It was like,
Barney is Bushy's buddy. I got you though.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all be careful, be safe. Pray for me. Say a prayer.
Try to. I'll pray for
always. You. Hey, I'm glad they got resolved. The rest of it is peanuts, dude.
Peanuts, walnuts. But anyway, y'all have a good night.
No almonds, huh?
Cheers, man.
Almonds.
Love you, man.
I'm not Jewish. Y'all take it easy.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
this is hilarious.
speaking of which, I just got a bottle from my guy Dave.
Uh-huh.
He gave me a bottle of Jew Riff. It's a pick.
Jew riff.
Yep. New Riff.
What the hell is a Jurif?
It's actually pretty good. Hold on a second. It's pretty good.
Is it? Explain. Is that like a
That's what I was wondering. He's gonna grab it.
Billy? You awake, sir?
I am.
You still with us?
I'm currently tracking the shipping of my next supply
Oh
of
my
bottles
gosh.
and tops. So this
Oh.
is a never-ending fuckery of a thing.
That's okay. I'm waiting for shipments too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is hilarious.
No,
Jews and
I'm
booze,
not waiting.
Jew riff. That's funny. You know, one of my favorite
Billy,
like microbreweries.
Don't worry about it.
It's called Hebrew Lenny,
I got it.
and all their beers
No.
were like
You're good.
had a name that was like Jewish themed.
And by the way, Billy, I
What
want
we
you, if you can, hang around for the after show because I do have a question now that you're here for both you and Mark.
You don't have to wait for
Yeah,
the after
answer
show
this
to
for
talk
me.
about cigars, man.
Yeah, we do it.
Well, no, this is something that I want to talk to them about and get their advice on.
Okay,
No problem.
But I'm just saying
Got
that
you.
could,
It's all
it could-
good.
It could be
It's all
worthy
good.
of a
Got you
live
either
topic
way.
as well. But anyway, what are you guys drinking tonight? By the way,
Bourbon.
good job. All right, there it does make it better. I thought that's what you were drinking. The bottle looked familiar. Nasty Family Reserve. They make good rum too.
Yes, they do. You sent me one, right?
I think I did actually.
Somebody sent me one. It's good. Someone sent me a bottle.
Yeah.
I think.
Because you can find it here.
Or
It's
did I
been a
buy it?
minute.
I don't know. But I have a bottle of rum. Damn, where is that?
Speaking about
Well, don't let
rum,
me
there's
take
a
credit
rum
if
I
it
wanna
wasn't me.
tell
I
you guys,
maybe I did it.
talk
but
to you guys about.
Fuck is that bottle right now?
Well, by the
Anyway,
way,
What you
yeah,
got there?
nothing
That's
special here. Bardstown Origin Bottled and Bond. If you have not had this by now, you're missing out.
Bardstown's
I
good.
can't help you.
Yeah.
I can't help you at all.
Yeah.
But
Don't kill
there is a
yourself.
rum I want to tell you guys about that I found that my local guy turned me on to. That's flipping fantastic. If you can
Okay.
find.
Drum roll, please.
Get the hell down, dog. I'm sitting. I'm actually grand dog sitting for my daughter. They're at the beach, but there it is. Oh, piss on that.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. I think I've had that. I think. I'm pretty certain I've had that before.
There you go.
Yeah.
And don't get the 25, get the 20. And that's what he told me about. This is a rum from Costa Rica. It is flipping fantastic.
I want to say I've had that.
If you like rum, try that.
Yeah.
I asked my dad. I can't remember. I think I've had
Yeah.
that.
But my guy at one of my locals, the guy that hooked me up with the Green River Full Proof, yeah, he
Nice.
recommended that for me, and it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
This bottle won't make it through next week.
What that put you back?
It was actually relatively cheap. It was like $45.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Good
rum,
number. I wanted
that's
to
the
hear that
thing.
number.
Rums are very affordable nowadays, if you've noticed, compared to the bourbon prices. You
Yeah.
can get a very good quality rum for like nothing, man.
Yep.
I mean,
places
you know,
tend to
you're
stay
talking about
pretty
the
good
Bacardi.
on- generally.
You're talking about the Bacardi 8, the 8 year. That it runs me about $30.
This is
Yep.
still
You
a damn
know,
good
you're
one.
not spending a fortune on rum. This one here, if I remember right, it was $45,
Okay.
and it is damn well delicious. If you see it, pick it up. Get the 20 year, not the 25. The 25 is okay, but it's not as good as the 20 year.
That's interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. That's what he was telling
Is
me.
it
about.
lose
Like,
something,
really?
or is it just not worth the additional price?
It's not worth the additional price for the extra 5 years. And what I found with this one is like, yeah, this is good stuff right here. It's not overly sweet. Like you get a lot of rums that have aged for a long time. You get that real sweet, cloying cane sugar sweetness to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Not with this one.
is
Yeah.
very, very drinkable.
I like a little sweetness in my rum, but I don't want
A
it to be
little bit
overpowering.
sweet,
Yeah.
but I don't
want
want
it,
that
yeah.
cloying, sticky sweetness flavor to them, like Applegate, or I think this Applegate would get like that.
Appleton,
There's a-
Appleton
Yeah,
Estate.
if they juice the
Appleton,
shit-
that's it.
Yeah.
When they start
It's
juicing
like-
it, that's when they fuck it up.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
this is very good. recommend it. If you can find it, get it. If you can't find it, let me know. There might be an arrangement made.
Okay.
Cool. It's good to know. It's good to know. Billy, sir, what are you drinking on?
I am drinking some high class orange juice
There you go.
because unfortunately I have been grinding myself down to the bone, and I don't want to have myself get too far where I'm back in the hospital.
Yeah.
So I'm taking some vitamins and some supplements and some
There you go.
OJ
And
just to try to keep my eyes and my head above water.
Mm-hmm.
that's
Cool beans, man.
such an intense metaphor considering the weather in Florida, in Miami area of like how is that, by the way? I've been meaning to ask because I don't know if we've really talked since then.
It's rained literally every day for the last 3 weeks. When I tell you every day, I mean every day. And some form of another, we got 2.5 inches of rain day before yesterday. It rained today. The Panthers had their parade in Fort Lauderdale, but they're just plumb happy to be champions.
Yeah.
So of course that stopped absolutely nothing. And there's nothing like Florida when you take the Stanley Cup to there's this place called the Elbow Room. It's a bar, two stories tall. They were drinking beer out of the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
Great.
They were letting fans take a sip of the beer, which listen, I'm not that much into community drinking beer where I'm drinking out the same cup as other people, but you get the reason they did it.
I think they probably made an exception on that one.
Yeah. They were pouring beer out of it off the second floor down on people who was on the ground. They actually like they were standing up there. It was a keg party. It's been a keg party since that night.
It's like dumping the Gatorade on the coach.
Yeah. So they fill it with beer and they would hang it over the rail and let the beer pour down onto the people. And then, of course, without fail, they took the thing into the ocean like 4 or 5 times, even the day of the parade. And what a lot of people
don't be like all salt tarnished and shit.
Well, here's the thing that people don't understand about the Stanley Cup: the team who wins doesn't get to keep it.
Nope.
They keep it until the next team wins it. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is every so often the little plates grow for the next trophy to make room for the next team. So they'll make another ring. They'll put the Panthers, the winning team, and it'll go like that. And I don't know. Eventually, they're gonna have to have like 2 or 3 cups. Who knows? But it's a great time in South Florida. We've finally proven ourselves to be a hockey town, as crazy as it is. And every major sports franchise in South Florida now has a championship. The Dolphins, the Heat, the Marlins, and now the Panthers. So that makes us even more unique of a market.
I'm glad they caught up with Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah. So, but other than that, work has been crazy. Like I said, it's a non-stop affair. I basically created myself a job, so I'm not complaining because it's a part of growth. But it's the ugly side of barbecue that they don't tell you about.
I can imagine.
It's never ending.
Yeah. So but I'm alive and well, so let me shut the hell up and just enjoy it. Because Saturday we had a gig, 2 gigs on Saturday. I had a gig yesterday, and there's more in the way, and then it's just everyday business. So it's just glad to see you guys. I'm glad I made the show tonight. I know we've been kind of MIA. So
yeah, no, it has been a while, and I am glad that you made it on. It's definitely good to see. It's good to see everybody, really. And I know it's just been kind of a lot of travel, vacations, things like that. I've been pretty sick myself, and still kind of been one of those damn summer colds that just don't go away. And so that's been on me. Yeah, I'm still blowing my nose every day. I'm like I was fine all throughout winter, like the freezing ass cold every day where I work. And now that I'm finally wearing t-shirts, I get sick. But anyway, I mean, seriously, like 2 months ago, I was wearing a base layer under a sweater to go to work. And now it's like way too fucking hot in there.
And I will say something did exciting happen. So thanks to Jody, I got into these hats, these Boston Scally hats,
I was going to
and
compliment you on the hat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's nice.
So
That's a nice one.
I took a picture in front of my sign and I posted it on one of these Boston Scally groups, and somehow it got back to Boston Scally.
Nice.
And it was like, so we really like your picture, but we can't post it because of your sign in the
Business.
back. I'm like, yeah, please understand, just I like the hats and whatnot. And I was like, but listen, we kind of want to show the appreciation. We like your style. So they sent me the entire Rose collection.
What?
So
Ooh.
this is the steel rolls. So I got the
Yeah.
steel rolls. I got the purple rolls.
Nice.
I got the royal rolls. I forget but I got the whole rose collection.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Man, I hope you post that up. I want to see that.
Yeah,
If you,
yeah.
Like
I'm
a
gonna post
spread
them
or
up,
whatever. That'd be cool. Oh, easy. Whoa.
Easy
All right,
there.
dude. Gino,
Somebody-
you all right, man?
Somebody's cut off.
God bless it.
The
Oh, he's
belly's
not
not.
that cut off. He didn't even cuss.
The belly's
Yeah.
not in the way. That's what happened. The belly wasn't in the way.
Yeah.
There's no belly
You
anymore.
didn't have that counterbalance, man.
There it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Blood
Yeah,
rose.
blood rose.
Blood rose.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a good looking one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know
What
what
about
that
your
means,
bottles,
but the
man?
last look good though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
man.
you didn't lose anything, right?
Nope. Didn't lose anything.
Okay.
Billy was getting PTSD there for a second.
Yeah, man. Serious flashback.
it caught him. Mark,
So
I'm sorry to interrupt. I wanted to get to Mark. Did you tell us what you were drinking? Because I know you held up that one bottle.
Oh yeah, the NASA Family Reserve.
That's right.
American
That's right.
whiskey,
Yeah.
yep.
There you go.
107
My
proof.
bad. Yeah, that's a good one. Apologize for that, Billy. You were saying. I'm sorry.
No, so that was interesting. It was unexpected.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, I listen. We all know these things cost a little penny. I mean, they're not terribly expensive, but I mean,
It adds up.
yeah, it adds up. I mean, they probably sent me anywhere between $250 and $350 worth of hats.
Mm,
You know,
They're not.
yeah.
Nice.
they sent me the dad for Father's Day, and they sent me the pin, the dad pin as well. So we have a nice working relationship. I'm gonna reach back out. I have a personal connection with the guy who runs things up there in PA,
That's
where
freaking cool.
everything gets shipped out from, and I'm gonna see if we can't put something together. But
Nice.
they're not into the way he explained it is the way their company's set up. They're not really into promoting any other brand of any other sort, even if you're not competition, Yeah. So it's like, no.
No,
Which
I mean
is fine.
that makes sense, and it's
No,
cool that you still got to benefit from them. And obviously, we all like their hats and stuff like that. Mark, we got to get you on that. But otherwise, I mean, we're all fans of Scallies here, so they make good ass hats. Haven't bought one in a while, but I do like them. I was gonna say for my part, because I never said what I was drinking. I am on that Liberty Pole. This is the bottle that Rob got me. This is their peated bourbon, which I know puts it in my. This is like a July wheelhouse thing for me, is to drink peated whiskeys, because it's a lot of personal significance to me and my family.
Yeah.
Both birthdays and anniversaries of people passing and stuff like that, and it's just something. And also something from like the Pittsburgh area, from Pennsylvania. It just means something to me personally. So that's what I'm going to be reaching for, I think, for probably the next couple of weeks on this show here is this, or probably another some kind of peated whiskey. But that's what I'm drinking. It's a good one. It's for the peated stuff. It is milder. It does allow you to appreciate the flavor without like beating you up. Like it's not a sucker punch of peat like Lefroy, which is probably what I'm going to be drinking next week. But this one, it's a little bit milder. So I would recommend it to people who just wanted to know what it was like, But again, we know a lot of people hate peated scotches and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna relitigate it again. But you know where I'm at with that.
I want to go down the Scotch profile with that one at all. It is so mild in the peat that I want to go down the Scotch profile with that.
Yeah.
That sounds like someone I know. She said she was pretty mild on her peat too. So.
Jesus Christ.
And just like that, and we all take a drink.
Yeah.
Be good to yourself.
Yeah, all right.
But no,
Please do.
I've had a few of the Liberty Bowls, the peated bourbon. I've had their rye. Don't get their rye.
You don't like the rye?
No, and I like ryes, but don't.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, that's for you to like rye.
But,
That's how you don't get it.
The peated bourbon, that's not bad, and it's not. It's got a little earthiness to it, but I wouldn't go all the way to the Scotch profile with that at all.
Yeah, it really doesn't. You do definitely still taste the bourbon in it, and I think that's probably
Yes.
helps balance it out for people who are less keen on that. Because if you're like kind of iffy about Scotch and definitely iffy about peat, like peated Scotch, you're not going to want that. But for something like this that is in a bourbon and it's milder but still present, like I think it's a better synergy, honestly, for people who are not looking for like an overpowering. I'm trying to think of some of the other brands. Nothing's comes to mind other than Lafroig off the top of my head, because that's like there's no ambiguity as to what you're getting into when you take a sip of Lafroig. Like it's a full punch in the throat. Anyway,
I got the wife into Uncle Nearest. I don't think the bottle lasted a full week.
man,
I really don't.
Good choice.
yeah.
And it's nice to see an evolution, because my wife started out with Bullet. She was on Bullet for a long time. And we all know Bullet is mainly for a mixer. You'll find it at any hotel or any bar. There's nothing to be bad about it, especially if
it's consistent and good price. Yeah.
You can never go wrong with Bullet. And if you had to take it to a party and leave it, you wouldn't be upset about it.
No.
You know, so it was a good thing. But she enjoyed it. She thought it was a little spicy at first, but it was her first time having it. But yeah, we tore the ass in and out of that bottle. It did not last at all.
1884 or 1856?
Yeah, 84.
Get to 56.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm surrounded by dogs.
You won't go back to the 84 after that.
No.
Well, and I wanted to start out with something safe.
Yeah.
No, it's a good move.
Yeah. But the thing I'm learning about my wife is her knowledge is expanding fast.
Cool.
So now she'll turn her nose up at Bullet, because she's a bourbon snob now.
That's hilarious.
But,
nice.
She's definitely a fan of Michter's.
Cool.
Of course, all the Buffalo Trace products she's a fan of. She liked the Uncle Nearest. So my next thing is probably like try to get into like maybe some of the Penelopes or the old Ezra, you know. So I'm very fortunate that I get to share literally barbecue, cigars, and bourbon with my wife, you know. She'll gladly sit out there where I got the smoker going, and it was an issue with timing. So the other day I sent it to the place where I buy briskets from, and just kind of say, listen, just grab me 3 briskets, and listen, from just being around me, she grabbed 3 briskets that were absolutely fantastic.
Nice.
So now I could literally send my wife to the store and be like, hey, go get a case of briskets. And she knows what to do.
That's awesome.
So, amen for that.
You got one coworker.
Yeah, you know. So, what else has been new with you guys?
Retirement.
Yeah, tell us about that. How you feeling about that?
Actually, today was supposed to be day number 1 of our retirement, but the day of that I was sending in my paperwork, the company came out with a retirement offer. And I've accepted their offer, and I will tell you about that in the after show.
Okay.
But there are many reasons why I accepted the offer, and I postponed my retirement until September.
Many reasons. Many numeric reasons.
A lot of reasons, and we will talk about that in the after show.
Yep.
No, I like a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons.
A lot.
It's good to have a lot of
lot.
reasons to do
A
anything.
lot of reasons is always a good
A
thing.
lot. But yeah, I might be looking for employment, about mid-September or something. Maybe I can come down there and maybe make some sauce for Billy or something. I don't know.
Listen, as they say, I don't know if you want this life.
I'd be a part-time kind of like one of those, cook for hire type of deal things,
No, I mean, no, I dig it, but listen, I sound like I'm complaining, but I'm really not. It's just,
Dude, you're
you know,
blooming and
when
you need to delegate.
when you put your foot on the gas and you push as hard as you can push, and
Yes.
what I have to remember is every once in a while you still got to pull over and put gas in the thing.
Yeah,
And
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Don't
running
wait.
on fumes right now.
You got to find that person to delegate a little bit too, my man.
Yeah,
You're there. You
and
got it going.
it's been tough. Like last week, I don't think I woke up any later than 3 o'clock last week every day.
Dog.
That was a
Those
rest.
days, man.
like up and running, like full speed ahead.
I know this. At
Yeah.
3:30, I'm on that treadmill behind me. Well, it's over there.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that's good. What about you, Mark? What have you been up to, brother?
Trying to keep the stress down, man. Yeah, just stuff with my dad where I got 2 calls this week that I'm gonna have to put my foot in his doctor's asses.
Yeah.
So
Good, do it.
yeah, I'm waiting on
Somebody out there with you, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I got to get this straight before we can do that. Because we got to know what we're dealing with,
Yeah.
So
No, I got you.
in the meantime, I told you guys I was waiting on word. So I think I've officially been offered. I'm just waiting on a start date. I hope the damn thing comes soon. So that'll put me on the East Coast quite a bit. And yeah, they don't want me on the East Coast. Trust me. Yeah.
We do.
But that'll be good. It'll be quite a bit of time on the East Coast. So I'm just waiting.
DC area?
Yep.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But that means it's easy to get to Tennessee and Miami.
That's it for sure.
You know what? That's a good answer. I like that.
And West Virginia, of course.
Yeah, and West Virginia.
There it is, man.
Hey, Gino, you know anyone selling SUVs, man?
What are you looking for?
Something around a 2005. Got to be in decent running condition, of course. Doesn't have to be the prettiest. Yeah, I need something there, to drive. I'm gonna drive my car there, so. And I still got some shit there that needs to come here. That's been there, so I got a whole bunch of records, and I got a couple of keyboards.
Ooh.
I still have at least 2 trumpets. Yeah.
What's in the records, man? They might not make it.
Probably a whole lot of stuff. I haven't looked in about 10 years, so I don't even remember.
Man,
I love vinyl, man.
man, vinyl's good stuff.
Yeah.
Vinyl plays great.
But yeah,
It's
Sure
a
does,
comeback
sure does.
nowadays. People learn that vinyl is where it's at.
For sure. What about you, David? How's you and the family recovering?
Man, we're doing all right. I was I think the first time I was out, it was right after getting back from. I actually went down to Raleigh, North Carolina for my cousin's wedding. My youngest or one of my youngest little cousins, who's all grown up, and yeah, like it's so wild seeing a bunch of cousins I have that I was like 10 to 15 years older than, generally speaking, to see them all like fully grown adults and living their own lives and stuff like that. Because I haven't done a great job of keeping in touch, and just like our family's kind of like all over the place. So it was great to see everybody. And it was great to see my folks who I hadn't seen in over a year and stuff. So that was really nice. But it wore me the hell out because I flew into Raleigh. I had to share a hotel with my parents, and they snore. Oh man, they snore like. Jenny accuses me of snoring, always make me get. I was like, I can't have nothing on what they're doing.
CPAP, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure they both need one. But anyway, so I didn't sleep very well, and then the day after the wedding, I drove them home to Virginia, and then got on a plane. I had a wonderful spaghetti dinner that my folks made for me as maybe payment. And then I got on a plane in DC to fly back here. And then I was like exhausted and just rough week. And then I was sick by the following weekend and just been dragging out. I actually missed work for the first time because of being sick since I started my job over there a little over a year ago now. Yeah. And so I've just been like trying to recover and get back on top of things. And I got the 4th of July coming up, so I'll get a day off for that. So I'm looking forward to it. But just busy. That's the game, man.
Nice. So we're starting. We've officially crossed over the second half of the year. Well, not officially. We ended that. But
Nice.
we're heading towards hopefully better weather. Summer will be over with soon enough. What do you guys have on your drinking menus for the next couple of months before we roll into the holidays? Anything in particular you're looking for, or anything you're gonna get into?
Nothing for me. No plans. Nothing planned anyway.
Yeah, pretty much the same old, and whatever new that I can find that I haven't tried yet. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of the
Let's
same.
get like a rattle on their speaker.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. I don't know what that is.
I'm hoping that's not me.
It sounds like almost like those little cheap timers.
Yeah.
Like a kitchen timer.
Yeah. That's funny.
No, I know.
Anyway, I don't know who it is, but it's all right. We'll live.
That's what I was looking at earlier. I was like, what the hell is that? And then it stopped and started back up. I don't know.
For me, I'm looking for more, and you know where I'm at, like financially. So I'm a little bit more towards the bottom shelf, but things that are reasonable. I can spend $50 on a bottle if I'm great. Yeah, I feel you. I got those problems, man. But like things that like people have not necessarily heard of and are not like there's stuff that's not on fire, but they're good. They're good sleepers. They're good buys.
Green
People know
River.
what they're looking for.
Yep.
Green River.
Green River. You can't go wrong with Green River.
Is the spirit for me. Green River. I'm gonna go. Sorry.
Mark, I don't know what that was.
No,
I think have you spent like a long time in Wisconsin or something? You've been around too many white people. Like what was that?
Not too many white people.
I love it.
Oh man. No, David, I hear you. So what my game plan is with the restaurant, I want bourbon and cigars to be synonymous with Cafe 305. So I'm about to get my hands on a nice little barrel. I mean, it's a full-size barrel, and I'm gonna put it right inside the door. So when people come in, there's gonna be something moderate. I got a lot of stuff I can put up there, but regardless of when you come in, if you buy something, there's gonna be a bottle sitting there, of course, and some little glasses, some little plastic shot glasses. So you can pour yourself a shot.
I love that. I think that's fantastic.
And also because I want it to be something where you be like, you know what? This is not anything I've ever seen at a barbecue place.
Yeah.
And again, it won't be plastic bottles, but I'm not going to sit a bottle of Eagle Ray up there either.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
No, we won't be doing that. So,
something serviceable.
Stuff. Yeah, like maybe some of the Maker's Marks that's not too expensive.
Like a 101 or something like that.
That kind of thing. Yeah, maybe like even some Jamesons,
I feel that.
Stuff like that. The Old Tub, maybe get my hands on those, because those are all things that, despite the spike in bourbon, those still manage to stay pretty much the same price.
Yeah. No, I feel
so, and what I'll probably try to do is every week or two try to switch out the bottle just to kind of keep things interesting. Oh, last time I was here, I had this. And hoping it to strike up a conversation piece, if you will. People walking in and, either with each other or with myself. And it's just a way to kind of bring people in, No,
I feel that. There was a down in Columbia, I don't know if they're still around anymore, but it was actually a barber shop, but they had a bottle out like that. And it would become a conversation piece, whether or not you're drinking off it. Anytime I was there, it was during work hours.
Yeah,
but
yeah. What's the drink of the week?
Yeah, like oh, you just got one up there, man. And just something to talk about. He was super cool about it, and it was a draw. I was like, that guy's cool. Like I liked his, he had a couple little bottles up there. It wasn't like no big spread or anything like that, but it showed he had taste,
Yeah, of course. And again, it's gonna be something. Just again, I'm not gonna put a bottle of Leaper's Fork up there trying to gain somebody's interest. We're not doing that.
Right.
We're just, it may inspire somebody else to bring a bottle in and be like, hey, let your customers try this or something like that.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not looking to change up what I'm drinking because everything's like super, super tight. But just a regular go-to still, the Buffalo Traces and stuff like that.
For sure. I actually had a thought about this just now. You go into a lot of liquor stores and there's usually somebody in there offering free samples of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You should contact one of those companies to be like, you're paying someone to go do these free samples, at these liquor stores. You could just bring one of these here to my store, and I'd be happy to talk about it with folks that come in and want to sample while they're doing business with me. I mean, and that way, probably if nothing else, you can get the bottles for free.
Well, and that's the thing. I've had the conversation with my local store. So she's gonna be like, "Hey, take this one, try this out. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your customers think." And we've had that conversation. So not exactly talking with one of those companies, because usually their whole thing is to get rid of something they don't really want.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
You
don't want to be stuck, offering something that you don't even like yourself.
Because I don't want to put something out that I myself would not have in my own house or would not drink on any kind of regular basis.
Yeah. Well, maybe that could be negotiated. I don't know. It's just putting out ideas.
Well, I mean, and having, a connect, somebody who I do business with and buy products from, and she's very knowledgeable. Like she's done barrel picks and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be something where I highlight her store as well,
Okay.
And at the same time, it'll be like, hey, put this on your thing at the restaurant and see how it goes, and let me know what your people think. It's kind of us crossing customers. Our customers will come over, my customers will go over there. So that's
exactly
the game plan.
Hey, check out my friend over here does this.
Yeah. So cross-pollinating. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, that's cool. Get with her, figure out who her also with her, and get a connect with her distributor. That's the real connect is the
distributor. Yeah. And also I'm looking to do it. I don't know if I want to do it every Friday or like maybe every other Friday, a bourbon and cigar night. Put some picnic tables out there, do like some finger food like wings, some smoked meatballs that I already do, stuff like that. A real simple 3 or 4 menu items all under like $8 or something like that.
Make a note, travel to
seriously,
on Fridays only.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. If it's something that we do every Friday night or if it's every other Friday. But obviously once we get past the summer and the stupid weather, it'll be cooler outside, people and
be able to do
one
more.
Other thing I'm gonna try, I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get the whole Boston Scally people and who are into it, because here's the thing that I've known about reaching customers. Nobody does it better than NASCAR and hockey. Nobody. They have more crossover fans than any other sport you can even imagine.
Yeah.
So just think about it like this. If you're a NASCAR fan, you own guns, you drink bourbon, you smoke cigars, and you're into hunting. So you can get that entire group and their financials to become your customers. So for me, if I want somebody to pay $30 for a beef short rib, a whole beef short rib, they need to have some scratch about them, because it's not something that somebody who's living on a tight budget. I mean, because you're thinking $30 per person when you go out. It's expensive to eat,
Yeah.
you know. And it's not me trying to edge anybody out because there's stuff on my menu for $10. You know, I mean,
But you got a high end there, and you want someone to.
Oh
you know,
yeah, you want everybody you can
participate.
get. I mean, literally for $30, you can get a full slab of spare ribs that could feed 4 people. So
It
it's
just
not
feeds
like
me. That only feeds me.
well, we're not
4
talking
people
about
or
you,
Mark.
But if,
And I'm 5 pounds down, but shit.
There you go.
if a parent,
Not
if
after you go see Billy, you won't be.
yeah, right. If
Yeah,
a
no.
household of 4 walked into Cafe 305, they can literally order a slab of ribs, a large thing of mac, and a large thing of beans, and they're good. They're set.
They better
You know?
get 2.
So, just, some things that we're working on. But again, it'll be after the summer when the weather's much better. But now it's the time to build the infrastructure for all of that.
Yep.
So that's it.
Good, man. Good.
But I hope you guys can make it down sooner than later. Looking forward to hosting you guys,
I don't know what Jody's excuse is. He's close.
Well, he's close.
Probably a few hours.
Where is
away,
he?
but-
Where is he?
He's up in the
Panhandle.
panhandle.
He's in the panhandle.
So he's like,
Yeah.
Oh no, that's shit. That's 4 hours. Yeah,
That's
3-4
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, but no,
And
that's
it-
bullshit.
4 hours. I could do 4 hours to see somebody.
Wait. Hang on.
That shit.
With teenagers. I don't know if I'd want to do that with teenagers, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Well,
and-
you leave the teenagers.
That gets
so
for
we-
leave the teenagers hit the freaking Hialeah.
Well, and I don't know. I'm not sure how far up he is,
Yeah.
but he might actually be in a different time zone because Florida has 2 time zones.
Yeah,
I'm
because
willing
it
to
was
bet it's Pensacola.
because when we came down, Billy,
he's
that
up in
was
Pensacola.
almost 4 from Tampa. That was almost 4 from Tampa.
Yeah, from Tampa is 4.
And
And
Tampa's
we're
not really considered Panhandle.
no, Tampa's still the same time
Still
zone
further
as
south.
Miami.
Yep.
But like once you get up there, Tallahassee and
Yeah.
all that stuff, Dade City,
he's
you're in
over.
a different time zone.
I was gonna say he's probably over in Pensacola, someplace
Yeah.
over in it.
Yeah.
What it looks
So-
like.
Up in the reserve.
Yeah.
That's a funny place.
So, yeah, it's not. It's but yeah, those are the game plans for me as far as I'm concerned. So,
Good for you, man. Good for you. But
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yes.
though, take care of yourself. I know you're doing great, and I know you got ambition for all this other stuff. But you got to pace yourself, man, because you're running a marathon.
Hey, it does not move unless you move. I've told you that. We've talked about that.
it's true, but it's I'm a all or nothing, if you will, kind of guy.
All right.
So it's one of those things where even if I wanted to, I couldn't half-ass it because I think it's almost a disaster waiting to happen. 2 weeks ago, me and Noah was at the restaurant, and our competition walks in. I recognized him right off the bat, knew who he was.
No,
He placed the order, and just before he walked out, I called him out on his cell. Hey, come on back. I know who you are.
Mm.
And the following week, I tell you, my wife is so gangster.
I don't know what happened.
So he doesn't have a brick and mortar. He does a pop-up on Saturdays.
Okay.
And my wife was like, literally, fuck this shit. We're going.
Wow.
So, and again, competition and it's all, but I can still respect anybody who's trying to do anything like this,
For sure.
But, I'm not going to call it out by names, but his sauce was trash. And listen, I like to give a fair shot. I really do.
Fucking shot.
Especially for food that I don't have to make. I don't tend to be like that.
Yeah.
So if somebody made me dinner, I'm not judging. I'm not using my know-how to pick no, I just want to eat.
Yeah.
But if you're at competition, yes, I am going to judge you.
Well, yeah, you got to. You have to. You need to see how you're measuring
That's
up.
what it is.
And
Are they coming up short? Are you coming up short? Like you have to check against that. Not that you should be greatly suspicious of that, but that's what people do. How am I
and,
doing here?
You know,
Guilty yet?
my wife tasted it, and the first thing she said is, "He's not on our level."
Really?
I was like, "Okay, I can agree." I tasted it, and it wasn't even me being harsh. Like, I didn't go in on him. I was just like, "No, he's not." And I don't expect. And there's somebody who's better than me at this point. I know there is, and I can accept that. But there's something to be said when you're
Gina, what
burning
is that?
a live fire. You know,
Yeah.
when you're burning, only thing you're burning is wood. It's
Mm.
a different beast. You can use an electric smoker, which I got nothing against.
Mm.
You can do a brisket in your oven, but it will never be the same as smoking the brisket on the open fire. That's why my meatballs never in stock, because people taste a smoked meatball and they just lose their minds.
Hey, they
But
like your
not only
smoky balls,
that,
man.
yeah. But
Smoky
here I
balls,
am.
man.
I'm grinding them, seasoning them, forming them, and then smoking them.
There
So
you go.
it's a product from A to Z,
Yeah.
and there's just no way to match that. Even to the point where the meatballs are not perfectly round, and I don't want them to be.
Well, no, if they're perfect, we don't want them.
Yeah,
Fuck that. No, if they perfect.
No.
I'm scared.
So-
that means that means
I feel like your meatballs just made it on my bucket list of foods I need to eat though.
We
'cause
got all
that's kinda-
tried Billy's meatballs. They smoke
Gotta have some of
Them
Billy's
dark-
balls, man.
them
Come on,
dark
Dave.
smoked
Where you
meatballs.
at?
Meatballs.
and they not perfectly round.
Yeah.
They're not perfectly round. They're not full of bread.
No
His
fillers
meatballs
whatsoever.
got
No
lumps in them.
filler.
But they are smoked.
Billy's
Yes.
smoking meatballs
Get
got
some of
lumps in them.
Billy's smoked balls, man.
That's the
But-
slogan. You need Mark saying it and
but
making
not
that look
too
on his
many
face when he does it.
But not too many lumps. You gotta have lumps in
Listen,
your black smoky meatballs.
but here's but here's the kicker though. When you have to physically crank out like 200 to 300
Crank out some
meatballs
smoked balls, man.
by hand, you're like, Jesus Christ, if I never
Cranking
see another
balls.
meatball again, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Every time you make one, you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, I am. So
Oh man.
No, but seriously, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I agree.
Very good, man. I think we are a little bit past time here, actually. So I'm gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead and the
Let's
live.
spend a
It's been
few
fun.
minutes
I've been
in,
enjoying the conversation. It's
yeah,
been like
let's do-
it's been a while, so it's been good to catch up. It's good to see like
Yes.
we just continue to bullshit. I don't really care, but I am going to end the
Yeah.
live show. And people are watching. People. Oh, we only had one commenter, but
You should be able to
people
get
watching
the
that.
after show.
Yeah, you should become a VIP and you can participate in the after show and our online, offline shenanigans and all that stuff and all the incriminating shit that Jody says about himself. That's
That
I'm
is
trying to sell
true.
this thing, guys. I'm trying to sell it.
There is no
So,
bullshit involved in that.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, it's been great. We will be back next week. Very much happy to be back. Much love to everybody. Please drive like you know each other. Happy 4th of July. All right.
Happy
Take care.
4th.
Be
Bingo.
safe. Eat all your fingers.
River is the drink for
That's
me. Yes.